All right, hello everybody. Hello. If you are in the chat, let us know what you're reading. And welcome to my birthday sprint. I'm very excited. Yeah, you all just want to go around and introduce yourselves and let us know what you're reading. Darby, do you want to start?
Sure. I'm Darby. I'm Sahar's friend, and I am reading A Vow So Bold and Deadly. Lucille. Yes. Okay, so I actually haven't been reading. This is like the first time I really read fiction in a few years because college kind of got in the way. So this is my first series back, and yeah, I'm really loving this book so far. It's the third one of the series.
Who recommended the series to you, Darby?
Sure, of course.
Cool. Okay, I'm Sahar. You're on my channel, so hopefully you know who I am. I'm reading Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. Second book in The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which y'all don't know is like my favorite YA mystery. So very, very excited to be finally reading it. I'm actually more than halfway done. So yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, I'm Caroline. I'm going to be reading Survive the Night by Riley Sager. We don't know how it's going yet. I have mixed thoughts.
Yeah.
We will see as I continue.
Yeah, I was nervous when you talked about it in your like 5-star prediction.
Did you see those comments? People were like ripping me to shreds.
Oh, that's what you were saying last night too.
Yeah, people were like, yeah. They were like, how could you do this? How could you make this a 5-star prediction? I thought it might be good. No, I don't know. I thought it might be good.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Noelle. My channel is Noelle 7 Pages, and I will not actually be reading. I'm finishing up some work because I procrastinated all day.
I'm Meredith. I actually have 2 books here. I'm in the middle of Shipped right now. And then I also have The Silent Patient. So I'm kind of in between those.
Good options.
Wow.
So yeah.
Those are 2 5 stars for me. I love both of those.
I read Shipped, but I loved The Silent Patient.
Me too.
Gosh, I'm so excited for you.
My name is Brennan. My channel is just my name, Brennan Dunaway, and I'm reading It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, and hopefully I can finish it tonight. I have like 50 pages left.
Oh, you got this. You got this. Are you liking it though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good, but I feel like I have kind of specific things in romance, and Tessa Bailey just does them for me.
Yeah. Is that the one that's like kind of like the Schitt's Creek?
Yes, that's
romance. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cut off from her stepdaddy's money.
Yeah. Okay, I love Schitt's Creek, so I might have to pick that one up. But we shall see. All right, we got people in the chat. Thank you. Hey, Cammie. Thank you. Hi, Sammy. Tell us what y'all are reading. Hey, Rye. Thank y'all so much. Thank you all for being here. I'm very excited. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, what do I want to do? Like, the week of my birthday, like something fun. I was like, reading sprints. That's great. I have not been reading that much the past couple of weeks, so.
I feel like no one's been sprinting lately either.
Yeah.
I think was it Amanda who had sprints yesterday, right? Yeah. But before that, I hadn't seen anyone, so yeah. Thank you. Blackout.
Yeah, I'm excited to read that.
What is that? What genre is that?
It's like a bunch of short stories. Like I know it's like Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson. I think it's set in New York City, and it's like they're all like connected. So I don't know if it's like one night or one circumstance, but like all these different stories by different authors like relate to one big party or something.
interesting.
I'm excited. The book is also beautiful. Like I bought it.
Yeah.
I was excited, but also because it's gorgeous.
Sounds interesting. Miss Ford, I'm so excited for you. I love this series. Oh my gosh. Taste. More taste.
I love that book.
I do too.
It's a good one.
Yeah. It's the only Riley Sager I've read, but it was really good.
Okay. It's a good one.
Yeah. Wasn't it 5 stars, but it was still really good. So
Yeah, I think
I
mine
gave
is
it
like
5
a 4
stars.
for me, but like it's my favorite by him.
yeah. Thank you. And I'm reading Truly Devious. I started that one like 2 weeks ago. I think like the audio, but it was just, I don't know. Maybe it was just the audiobook, but I was not getting into it. So I'm gonna have to pick that one up physically. Have y'all read it?
I have, yeah. It was good. I'm not like huge on YA. It has to be like really, really good. Like
Yeah.
Sadie or Good Girl's Guide to Murder
Mhm.
are really the only two that I've really liked.
Yeah.
They're YA thrillers, but it was good.
Yeah. I feel like since I don't really read that many thrillers, I might like it because like I'm not well versed. So even like the okay ones might hit the spot.
No, a lot of people really, really like it. I mean, I think it's good.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that everyone seems to love it. I'm really enjoying it so far, but I'm not even 100 pages in yet. Ooh, girl.
There's just so much in it. There's so much in that series.
Yeah. It's really interesting how like the magic is obviously like a pretty big deal because that's like what our main characters have, like that's their thing, but it doesn't feel like it's a magical story, which I love. Like there's so much else going on, like with the politics and the world, so it's really good. Hello. Haha, I love that idea. Birthday reading sprints. I'm reading Empire Storm, City of Brass, and Waking Gods. Well, I hope you love Empire Storms and City of Brass. I mean, and also Waking Gods, but I haven't read that one. Yeah. Reading Steel Rose, Van Helsing Academy by Stacey O'Neill. Interesting. I have not heard of that one, but I hope you're enjoying it. The Mary Shelley Club, which is a YA thriller, is amazing. Oh, what?
That sounds interesting.
I don't think I've heard of that, Cammie.
Yeah. I haven't heard anyone talk about that one. What is it? Let us know what it's about. But sounds
I read
interesting.
Frankenstein last year,
Yeah.
and it was so not what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It was like so proper, such a proper
It's like
horror book.
classic, yeah.
Yeah.
But did you like it still, or was it kind of just like meh?
I appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, right? You need to read it. It's so good. And like that's
It's not even that long.
Yeah, like okay, the second and third books are a lot longer, but it's so easy to read despite it being adult. And like coming from someone who reads like majority fantasy, it's one of my favorites. So like if that helps you kind of bump it up on your TBR. What's your favorite romance books? I don't really read romance, but
Right now, I'm reading Penny Reed's Winston Brothers series, and it is just so good. I can't shut up about it.
those are like the beard cover ones,
The
right?
beard like cross-stitched
I
covers.
want to read those.
Yes.
You've hyped them so hard, and like trust me.
And that scares me though. But that scares me.
No. They sound
too.
good. They sound good.
They're just so like light-hearted and funny, but also like there's an underlying like motorcycle club mystery plot. It's so good.
Are they in like Appalachia too?
Yeah, they're in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Interesting. What about the rest of y'all? What are your favorite romances?
Mine are like Simple, Wild, and Beach Read, probably. The Hating Game, just like basic staples that have like mainstream staples, not like like just very basic opinions.
Yeah, I'd probably say Beach Read is up there, but again, I don't really read that many, so.
I just finished People We Meet on Vacation, and I loved that one.
Okay.
I loved it so much. I have not stopped thinking about it.
I'm scared to pick it up. I feel like I'm not gonna like it as much as Beach.
Me too. Wait, should I read that instead of Survive the Night? I don't know.
I liked it more than Beach Read, and I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I loved Beach Read, and so I went in with like high expectations, and I loved it.
Did you cry?
No, I'm not really like a book crier though, but like it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't like a sad thing, but it made me feel very giddy. I don't know.
Okay.
It was cute.
I mean, I could use that.
I don't want to hype it up or anything, but
what'd you like about it? What made you like it so much?
I don't know. I loved the characters. Like it was, I don't know, like the Alex was just so pure and cute.
I loved him.
I just thought he was the sweetest. And like the banter is so good. Like it's just, I was laughing out loud at it. I don't know. It was perfect.
I love when authors capitalize inside jokes. Like, do you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
Yes.
Like, they'll like capitalize, like, I don't know, like the cup. And it's like some inside joke that they have.
Yeah.
She did that a lot in it. And I liked that.
And there's this, well, okay, this isn't like a spoiler. I would almost said something, but it might be like more, it might be more like exciting if you read it. It's just a short thing. I won't say it. It's okay.
You're teasing us.
No, well, what I was going to say is like there was a part in it where like it's just casually mentioned because Alex is a big reader and he talks about bringing a book and casually it's mentioned like by Augustus Everett or whatever his last name was. Casually mentioned in there, but I loved that she put like a call back into Beach Read and it was just
That's
it was
so
a perfect book.
That was the best part of the Maidens for me. Did y'all read when they were like, "What's his name?" And I was like, "Is that who I think it is?"
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to read Silent Patient because for Enneagramathon, my team's group book is The Maidens. And so I heard that there was like a subtle callback or something. And so I knew I needed to read Silent Patient first. It's probably not necessary. I don't know. But.
It's not necessary, but like it was fun.
Yeah. It made me freak out a little bit.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Brennan's vlog where you were reading The Maidens and you got so excited when like they had the little callbacks and I was like, wait.
At first I was like, oh my gosh, don't bring that into this. But then I appreciated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite romance?
Me Before You, would that be considered romance? Yes, I really loved the movie and then the book was really good too.
Yeah. I liked that book too. I read it like a while ago.
Yeah, it's been like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 years. Yeah.
Noelle, do you have any favorites you want to sprinkle in there?
I don't read a lot of romance either. I liked Beach Read, and I recently just read almost all in one sitting this book called The Summer Job. And I think I only gave it 3 stars, but it was like, it grabbed me. And Emily Henry like blurbed it, so I guess I kind of had high hopes for it.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like much of a romance. It was more of like a character book about like the main character. But it was in there. There was like some good, sweet moments.
Yeah. Yes. Once again, read it. Okay, it's all about this secretive club that loves horror movies and plays pranks on other students based on horror movie tropes. But then someone starts to come after the members of the club. That sounds really interesting.
It does.
I like when books like tie in like horror movies into like the thriller itself. I think that's a really interesting touch.
That's so specific.
What's your favorite genre fantasy audiobook? I feel like this is 2 questions. Like favorite subgenre of fantasy to listen to on audio? Or like...
Okay, what are these Baccaresis things?
I don't know, but they're in all the chats.
I think they're bots.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, they have to be.
I'll answer your question. I like fantasy romance.
This is an... Oh. Interesting.
I feel like I don't usually read romances, but like I like them, but I can't just have like a romance, which is why I loved Beach Read so much, because there was so much else going on aside from just that romance.
Yeah.
So, but thank you a lot for that question. I love The Hating Game. I finally got my library hold for Beach Read today, so I need to read that at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got 2 weeks.
I liked The Hating Game, but I think I
So hard. You like were living for that book, and then you were like, "This is a good book," and now you're like, "This is a romance book."
Yeah, I rated it 5 stars, and then I changed it to 4, and now I'm like, should I give it a 3.5? I don't know. Well, I just like when
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
When I was reading The Hating Game, I was like, is this the best book I've ever read? And then, like, I put it down, and, like, 2 days later, I was like, that paintball scene was really long.
Okay, when I read the elevator scene, okay, I was like, well, that was random, but okay, I'll go with it. And then, like, a week after, I was like, okay, that was like, there was no real consent, like none of that sort happened, and it just kind of happened. And I was just like, maybe not, which is like why I kind of bumped my rating down too, because
Okay,
I
interesting.
didn't really like that part. And like, I don't know, I just feel like the characters are so like heteronormative, like.
Yeah, they were
I'm
very
a
strict.
guy, and I'm good at numbers. I'm a girl. I can't do math. Like, excuse me?
We should all do like a little party when the movie comes out.
I am really
Watch
excited.
it.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And see, I think I told you this on your video, or I was thinking it, because I agreed with everything you said, like every complaint about it. But I had the exact opposite, where I rated it like immediately. I was like 4 stars, like it wasn't a complete 5. And then like I thought about it every day since, and I was just like, that was so harsh. Like, I should have given it a 5-star.
I know,
but
yeah, I feel like I'm always changing my ratings for books, which is why like as soon as I finish it, I won't like immediately rate it. I have to kind of like let it sink in.
yeah, I need to be better about that.
no, I just
Like
Immediately.
I rate immediately.
I do too.
If I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
That's fair. If you like the movie Scream, I think you would definitely like I do like the Scream series.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're kind of funny because it's kind of stupid, but I do like them. Cold in May.
Wow.
Library's cutthroat.
Yeah. I haven't used Libby ever. I tried to do it, and my library was like not found on the app.
I was the same way. I downloaded the app and I was like, oh, easy. I'll put in my phone number. It'll be fine. And it didn't take it immediately. So I was going to have to actually go and pick up a library card. But it has changed my life since I got a library card.
Yeah.
And I like shout about this to everyone that I come in contact with now. Like, do you have a library card?
I do the same thing. So, Har, are you saying that you can't, like, because for the longest time, my library didn't, like, partner with Libby or whatever, but, like, this year they have, but I just, like, called them and was like, what resources do you have for me for, like, digital ebooks and audiobooks or whatever, and they said they had this random app, and I used it, and it had like everything that Libby would have. So they might have something that's like a Libby equivalent.
Yeah, I might have to contact
And
them.
it wasn't Hoopla or anything. It was something called
Yeah.
like Orby Digital. Like it was something I've never heard of.
Yeah.
But like it worked great.
Yeah, I might have to like call them and see what that's about. Because
Yeah.
every time I go into Libby to try to look up my library, it's just not in there.
I bet they've got something, especially in your area.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some libraries use like a big system, like it's not the individual library name, it's like the overarching
Yeah.
system.
I'll have to sit down and figure that out because it'd be really nice to not have to pay for audiobooks.
Yes.
The elevator scene sold me on the book, but it's not really realistic. Yeah, I feel like if that happened to me in real life, I'd just be like, ugh, stranger danger, or like back off. I don't know. It was interesting. It was an interesting scene. You need to read. You need to read it. I don't own it, so I can't lend it to you because I listen to it on audio, but
I'll find it.
yeah. My library has an app called Cloud Library, another cool library to go. Okay. I guess they probably have something else then. That's not like the basic like Hoopla and Libby.
Yeah.
Are you in the Austin area?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
My library is back at home. So I tried to get a library card in Austin, but it was like during COVID, and so all of their rules and stuff were like weird when I can go get it, and I just like never got around to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
No, let's solve it right now.
All right, everyone, laptops out. I need Google searches pronto. All right, are y'all ready for the first sprint?
Yeah.
No, Darby's eagerly awaiting her book. She's had like her finger in the page.
she's like, what do y'all do with these things?
Yeah,
She's like, I know you're eyeing me like, when are we going? All right, we can do y'all want to do 30 minutes? 40, 20? What are y'all feeling?
It's your birthday.
Okay, we can do 30.
Sounds good.
All right, we will be back in 30 minutes. Hello. How was everyone's sprint?
It's good.
Yeah. Got a lot of reading done, and I know, Noelle, you're working, but was progress made?
Progress was made. Got
Yeah.
300 more words to go.
You
And then
got
I'm
it.
free.
Yeah, let us know.
Noelle, I saw those used books that you got today, and they looked so good.
I literally hit the jackpot. I don't
That
know
was
what
such the
kind of
haul.
like good luck or full moon or whatever is shining down upon me, but I had a great day at the bookstore.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too. Yeah, let us know how your sprints were in the chat. Darby, how did you make progress?
Yes, I made progress. Yeah, I was reading. It's like right before I can tell, like it's gonna get like really good. They're about to go to war, so they're like preparing. So it's all kind of like lighthearted, but I can tell it's gonna ramp up. If we sprint again, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
Is that the third book?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Which I haven't even read yet. So you
Good.
started this like
Last week.
I
I kind of saved this one for today.
Yeah. I haven't started it, but y'all know me and my not continuing series habit. So are we surprised? Yeah, I think I read like 40 pages.
Dang.
Wow.
I think I read 20.
Yeah, me too. I read 18.
It's in multimedia format, so like I don't know if I could read 40 pages of like actual text, but
Got 35.
yeah,
But it's little too.
yeah. But I just got to a really heartbreaking part, so I was like, I hope the sprint is over because I can't keep reading. Yeah. Good. I got caught up doing something for work, but hopefully you can read next week. Well, you were still productive, so that is good. Read about 15 pages, got distracted. 15 pages is still good. That is better than 0. So yeah, and I think I don't know if I did this one earlier. I don't know about everyone, but I'm clerking in Kansas City this summer, and I was able to apply for and get a library card online here. Yeah, I think the process for the library in like my college town was online and everything, but you still had to like go in and like pick it up. So like they didn't give me like the library card number or anything like that, so I could look it up on like Libby. So I was just very confused on the whole process. But I'm reading Things Fall Apart by a name I can't pronounce.
I read that in college.
Is it good?
Yeah, we read it as an accompanying text to, I think it was to Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
And like their parallels with their like imperialism, I think.
Okay, interesting. You were an English major, right?
Yes, but I actually read those in like a history class.
Interesting. 22 pages. Awesome. Reading Devolution. Love it.
Ooh.
You're enjoying it, right?
I've heard mixed things about that one.
Yeah.
Me too,
Is that-
but I still bought it.
Yeah.
What genre is that?
I guess it's horror, right?
It's like Bigfoot horror, right? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That Max,
Yeah.
Max Brooks or whatever. Max
Yes.
Brooks or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Interesting. Hello. I just joined. I have over 180 pages of Battle Royale left, so hope to finish it tonight. Caroline, you read this, right?
Love Battle Royale. That was one of my favorite books read last year. Sorry, I like zoned out for a second.
No,
But yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I remember.
Love that book. Like, I want everyone to read it.
The cover is
Cover's a
really cool looking.
I don't think I've heard of that book.
Oh,
Here, I'm Googling at the moment.
the covers is so like
Get the. I think it's
violent.
Nathan Collins. The Nathan Collins translation is. I think I'm saying that right, but it's really good. It is so easy to read. I know y'all know, but like if something's written in Japanese and translated to English, I can stop it.
I see now. I see now. Okay, say no more.
Say
no more.
Video of like, oh, it's a Japanese thriller or something, like Caroline's gonna love it.
I don't want to like. It's not like a blanket statement. I swear I've read a ton and I've like loved every single one. I just like
they're a mood. They have just a feel.
Yes, there's a very specific vibe that's going on there of just like calm, like we're calm, but like things are not okay. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
They're so good. And it cracks me up. I'll be like, there's no way we're gonna be this cool about all this. But we are. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you from Brazil. Ooh, okay. That's always so like cool to me that people from across the world are like able to watch like our videos and stuff, which seems like a silly thing to be like, whoa, that's so cool, because like they have YouTube everywhere, but it's still like
it is cool.
I also went book shopping today. Did you find anything good? Let us know in the chat. But yeah, I need to go on a book buying ban. It's bad.
Did you treat yourself to some birthday books, Sahar?
No. I bought a couple, but I have this like Amazon gift card coming in from my apartment complex. Like if you re-signed your lease, they gave you $500 on Amazon just for re-signing. So that's about to kick in on Monday. So then I'll do all of my birthday book shopping.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
My apartment, the places I lived have just been like, we won't raise your rent if you release right now.
Oh my gosh, my rent raised, and I live in the middle of nowhere. Like I'm paying way too much to live here right now.
Yeah. Our rates like went down at my apartment. So like they lowered the rent and they're giving us gift cards to stay.
That's amazing.
So I was like, okay, I'll live here again. I have to live here for another year, so I might as well. What were the negative things y'all heard about evolution?
Well, Ryan, I heard it was boring, but I know that's subjective, so I don't know.
Boring isn't like,
I just know
like nothing happened, or like was it really slow?
I've heard two different reviews that said that it wasn't worth like that it's like a build up and it's not like a good payoff or something. So I don't know if that's boring, but
yeah,
and of what I took from it. So I don't know. I've not read it, so I don't have an opinion.
I think it sounds really cool.
Obviously, Ryan likes it. So.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, I guess if like mixed reviews, it's good to be on the positive end of things when you're reading it. So that's good. Got 8 books, and once again, my TBR grew. I relate so hard.
My TBR is so embarrassing.
Same.
No, me too. That literally the shelf behind me, majority of those are unread.
Oh, literally the shelf behind me are all of my unread ones.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I was feeling really good.
Do I like reading or do I like buying books?
I like buying books.
Yeah, two separate things. Things.
They really are.
I'm assuming this is for my Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I wish my rent would go down. Yeah, I don't even know why. Like, I live in like the college, like city area, like right next to my campus. So everything's overpriced here, and I feel like rent is always going up, like everywhere.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah,
but
and like everyone's moving to Texas too. So like the market is just so bad right now, and my apartment complex is like, yeah, We'll lower it. It's fine.
That's amazing. Cannot relate.
60 pages from the end. Well,
Try to finish it in these sprints, Ryan. We need to know.
yeah. Hopefully you get to finish that. I'm sure you will. But I read Hank Searles' Sounding, which was amazing. An emotional roller coaster. And now I want to know about sperm whales.
I love an emotional roller coaster.
Too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of heartless though at times because I just like don't cry or like it takes a lot to get emotion out of me in reading.
Yeah.
Not me.
If I don't feel emotion, then I rate a book low.
Oh, yeah. Like I don't necessarily have to cry, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not like a sad crier. I'm like an overwhelmed crier or a frustrated crier.
Yeah.
Me.
Yes.
Angry cry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember. I think it was you, Caroline. Yeah. You're like. I can't remember. What is it? Was it One Last Stop?
I have no idea what you're about to say. No.
Second First Impressions? Is that one?
What second
First impression. Yes. And I remember you put in the clip of you crying, and I was like, could not be me. I wish I could cry.
I lost my mind. Have y'all read it?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. It's not.
Like, then you have no right.
It wasn't even the romance that got me. It was this like random side plot. It was the sweetest thing I've ever read. And then I got up early. I walked like early with my dad on Saturday mornings and like tell him the full synopses of like every book that I read that week. And I was trying to tell him about Second First Impressions and I couldn't even get through it. And I started crying again and we had to walk back to the car. I was like, I'm not okay.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, damn, I wish I could cry like that. Like, I wish I would get so, like, emotionally attached.
No, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I get mad when I'm frustrated and start tearing up when I really just want to be angry and form concise points.
Yeah.
I might
I
like
can't.
Yeah. I might like tear up, but the only time I've ever really sobbed, it's been like The Great Alone are the two times that I've like sobbed. But other than that, it's just like if I tear up, it's a good sign.
Yeah. I think the Great Alone almost got me. That was
Oh my god.
I felt something. Which is saying a lot.
I was a mess.
Yeah, I remember we were buddy reading this one, and Meredith would just send me pictures like, this is me right now, just like tears.
So bad. Oh, yeah, that one got me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, emotional roller coaster doesn't have to be just crying, but yeah. Is this for second first impressions? Or whichever one it is, I'm glad you have something to add to your DVR. This plot was the best thing in that.
Yes, right. Well, I don't think I liked the book way more than Rye did, like as a whole. Like I loved the main story as well, but yeah, the side plot was the best part.
I missed one. Talking about emotion, shout out to me earlier today who was yelling at how about women have and how this one character was used.
Okay.
Yeah. That gets to me in like some fantasy books, when like the women are like the stronger gender or whatever, but they're like abusing their power, and I'm like, why? We're trying to fix it, and you're like making it seem like it's gonna be a bad thing, like. But yeah, I would assume that.
Yeah, no, it was like this. The queen in this one, she's like the super powerful one, but she just abuses it, and yeah it doesn't make me happy. It makes me like feel bad for the guys actually. But
yeah,
I feel that sometimes.
Yeah, and even like the girls, like she's mean.
She's really mean, but well, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But
yeah, please don't.
I won't at all.
I will stop talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm all cried out from last week. We had to put her
I'm so
I
sorry.
can't think about that.
I know.
That is the one thing that gets me is anything with like dogs or animals, pets. That
Yes.
gets me.
Oh, I recently read Drew Barrymore's memoir, and there's like a whole chapter about like her dogs, and she had 2 of them at the same time, and then like they both lived to like 15, but then when she lost one, the other one was like close behind, and she was like, I think it was a broken heart. I was like, that made me tear up. Like Drew Barrymore's dogs. She talked about like how like where she like spread her dog's ashes. It was like very emotional.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that would get me.
Yeah. I used to like not really get it because I'd never had a pet before. I was like, oh yeah, like it's sad, but like I could never like relate. But my brother just got a dog like a couple months ago, and oh my god, I love that thing with all my heart. And I was like, something happened to him. Now I get it. Like,
Yeah.
oh. I cry relatively frequently in books.
Well, I want to. I really like getting that like emotionally involved in books, but it takes a bit for me too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm also like a visual like learner. So like reading it, I can't really like imagine things in my head as I'm reading. Like I can never picture anything. I just kind of like read and
There's
comprehend.
a name for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I know. It starts with an A, and I'm like pretty confident I have that because I've never been able to picture stuff in my head.
What's that booktuber? Is her name Ashley? She made a video about it. I can't think of her name. A Frolic Through Fiction? Is that her?
Oh, yes.
She made a video all about how she has that and how it makes like reading such a different experience for her because she is literally she's constantly aware she's reading words on a page, like because she can't see pictures in her mind.
Yeah.
So
that's where I like, because I've always had that, and I just thought that's like how everyone read. And then I found BookTube, and everyone's like, oh my god, I could picture the scene so clearly, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I think I watched her video, and I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, like
a lot to unpack.
Wow.
That's like I've seen Hank Green talk about before how he like doesn't think in words, he thinks in like blobs, and I realized in that one I was like, oh my god, that's me. Like I don't think in words or sentences, I just think in thought blobs, and I thought everyone did that.
My dad and I talked about that because he does that too. And I thought it was the craziest thing. I was like, so you don't hear a voice in your head? And he was like, no.
Whoa.
It was mind blowing.
Oh, it's this.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's me. Yeah, I've never, and that's why I can't also like sit and just read for long periods of time
Because you're not.
because like I'm like very aware that I have a book in my hand and I'm reading these words on a piece of paper.
Yeah, that's me when I hold a physical book. I get distracted. But like if I'm on my computer, I'll stay on the screen and like keep reading. But when I'm holding a book, I'm like, let me put this down and look at a screen.
Yeah. For the longest time, I thought that's just how everybody read.
That's interesting though.
So funny.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, that she added to her TBR. Yeah. I was also very confused on how people drew like fan art and stuff. And how like it all looked the same, like the character would look the same across different artists. And I was like, how did they come up with a picture of this? Like I can't imagine what a character would look like based on a description. So I also thought that was really fun.
I completely disregard any like physical characteristics. I just make everybody who I want them to look like.
I do that.
Just to fit my needs, you know?
Yeah. Hello, thank you. There's all these noises that you miss when they're gone, and they're explaining to your daughter is even harder. That's so sad. That's the kind of stuff that would make me cry. Like I feel like I cry all the time in like real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah. But like in books. No. But
it's so sad.
just joined. I'm reading Cliff's Edge by Meg Tilly. Okay. I can't picture things in books really either. I didn't realize that other people could see pictures until like 2 years ago. Yep, same. It's still weird to me how how are you doing that?
Yeah, I don't picture people, but I picture like the places and like the
Yeah.
walking places. But yeah, I don't ever I don't read a character and have like the actual description. I'm like, okay, they look like this person that I know, or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I like when books get adapted to like TV and
I love that
movies and stuff, because then I can like actually see what they look like, because I can just never picture that. So my best friend Jan has that, and my mind was blown when she told me that. Yeah, until I started watching BookTube, I thought everyone just saw pictures in their head, and when they read, I just lost myself in my books. Yeah, wish that was me. Oh no, it's okay. But I'm very sorry for your loss. Yeah. We all ready for another week?
Let's go.
You really want to.
I want to get in it.
All right. We can do another 30-minute one if that was good with everyone. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll be back in 30. Hello. I just feel so weird ending with these. Like, I don't want to scare anybody. Hello, how was y'all's sprint?
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I have like 10 pages left, and it's just getting better and better.
Yay. What about the rest?
Usually, I get annoyed by the third act, but I'm liking it in this book, and that's weird for me.
That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What about the rest of y'all?
I don't think I liked Survive the Night.
I gave it a 3-star, which for me is pretty bad.
It's on track for a 3 right now, and then like if the twists are really good, it's gonna be a 4, but like it's not gonna be 5 stars. So.
Wow.
How far into it are you?
Only like 65 pages. Or 75. I'm sorry, 75.
Dang.
So I mean, I don't know, but I feel like people who liked it have like they liked it, you know.
Yeah. I know Haley read it in like one sitting.
I don't know how she does stuff like that. I rarely can. It's got to have short chapters. Then I'll be like, oh, one more chapter, and I'll just keep going.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Meredith?
I got distracted, so I didn't read that much, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot better. I was reading Shipped, and I found the beginning really slow. I don't know if that, but it's picking up a lot, so I'm liking it a lot more. But I didn't read much that time.
Yeah. Did you read a lot?
Yeah, I read like 20 pages, so not like a ton, but it's getting really good. We should sprint again soon because it's like right in the really good part that I want to read.
Yeah. She kept laughing, distracting me.
Sorry, it's kind of like one of those books. I normally like it really quiet, but it was like pretty funny. So
yeah, I think I read like 30 pages. I'm so close to the end. Like, how long is this? I think it's like 400 pages. I think.
You're real close.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to know. Yeah, it's 401.
Do you like it as much as book 1?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of expected it. Like, I didn't think I would, but I don't know. Like, I'm noticing things in this one that I'm not liking. That's more to do with like the writing style almost. And I can't remember if like it was the same in the first book and I just like didn't really notice it or didn't have a problem with it. But in this, like, there's so many like pop culture references, and I don't usually like those in my books. Like, out of like nowhere, she's like, "Oh yeah, and now we're gonna watch Stranger Things," and I was like, "This has nothing to do with anything," but you just kind of like plopped it in there, or like teenage slang that's in this book. I'm just like, and it keeps like pulling me out. But I mean, the mystery's good. Like, I'm excited to find out what happened. But the writing style's kind of getting to me in this one. We shall see. Yeah, I think I missed a couple before we sprinted. So I've only ever cried twice while reading, and both times it was like, really, dude, really?
No need to be embarrassed.
What?
Not at all.
I can cry too. I hate that that's like a thing that God be 12. So you don't build the story in your head. Well, like, I kind of know, like, okay, they were here and now they're traveling here, like, but I can't like see it. So I can like chronologically put together what's happening, but I can't visualize it. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
It's very factual.
Yeah, like this happened then and this happened then. But I have that book coming tomorrow.
It's so good. I hope you like it, Ra. I don't want to like hype this book up too much and then have people be disappointed.
The one you're reading right now?
Yeah.
I'm about to tear it up whenever I get it.
I hope you like it.
You're being me right now. I always get so nervous.
Well, okay. Tessa Bailey does get like, she has very intense moments of smut, and she really goes there with like her dirty talk kind of especially, and I feel like people can get uncomfortable with that. So, just a warning.
Yeah. I was watching Chandler Ainsley's, like, I don't know if it's her newest video, but one of them, and she's talking about that book, and it was like super steamy, and like if you want like smut, like that's the book to go to if you still want like some kind of romance in it too.
In a traditional, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it's traditionally published.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. What a good chunk time. Yay. That's good. That's good. I read 41 pages. Gave me a heart attack when you started. I'm sorry. That's what I'm always afraid of. I always like really quietly like, hey guys. I don't want to startle anybody. And like especially like when I'm attending sprints and people have like the timer or like and it like just starts beeping. And I'm like,
Yeah.
freaks me out. Hello.
Andrea.
I love Ship.
Yay.
Yes, I do too. I love Shipped. When they're out in the nature, where are you in the book right now?
So they're doing the lip sync battle right now.
So that was like fun, right? Like
Yes. My issue in the beginning was that they talked so much about their job.
I think that my job is very similar to what they do. It's not for a cruise.
Yeah.
But like what I do is literally what they do. So I think that's why I loved it so much too.
Yeah. And like I work with kids, so like I could not relate to anything that they were saying, and I just didn't care. And so it felt like a really long time to get into it. But then once they were kind of getting into the cruise and like Hedley and Graham were actually kind of talking or like communicating, that's when I started getting into it. But for a while I was just kind of annoyed that I don't know.
It's very tame. Like don't get your hopes up for too much going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just very sweet and like I feel like there are a lot of cool like outside themes going on, and then like their romance is the center of things, but like there's just a lot going on there.
Yeah. It was just the job thing that was like really boring me. And so I feel like it's taken me forever to get this far in it, but now that I've like hit a point where it's kind of more fun, I'm liking it a lot more.
I have to sneak off.
Bye, Noah.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's so good to see you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Noelle.
What a sweetheart. I spent the sprint making myself sick. My puppy is hyper and he likes to run circles around me. I chased him and made myself. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I do that all the time with my brother's dog. He likes running like laps around the kitchen island, and he'll like start like licking your foot like, hey, go chase me, like we're having a race, and he'll just go like continuously. And so many times like you'll stop running and you'll just be standing there and he'll just be like pacing back and forth like, and then he'll realize that like you stopped and he'll come lick your foot again like, hello.
He's still a puppy or like a
Yeah, he's only like 3 months old. 3 months
Oh.
4 months old. Yeah, he's like less than 3 pounds.
Oh, that's a new one. Oh my god.
Yeah. But even like full grown, I don't think he's gonna be more than like 6 or 7 pounds.
Did you say what kind of dog it is?
It's a Maltipoo.
I used to have a Maltipoo. They're so cute. Mine barked a ton, but all my dogs always bark. I think I am very like talkative with my dogs. And,
Yeah.
like, they just
And they're just talking back to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least Lenny does do little voice, and he'll like out of control.
Yeah. No, he's so small that even when he barks, it's like, it's just cute. Like barely any sound coming out. Like,
Oh, it's so cute.
yeah, I love him. Thanks, Laura. Team
Hey,
3. Do comics appeal more with that kind of condition? I haven't really read a lot of like graphic novels and stuff. But yeah, they definitely do help with the story. But then I feel like I just am always left wanting more because they're just so short. So I just can't win. Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, I've seen that.
I have too.
What?
It's just funny.
Oh. 50 Shades of Grey. Interesting. I recommend it to everyone. Yeah, I really want to read.
Earlier,
I think I should read it soon.
I said Shipped was like my #1 favorite book of the year at one point. I really loved
Bold.
it.
Oh,
I really loved it.
You had an arc of that one, right?
I did have an arc of that one. I was so excited. They gave it to me like the day before it came out. They were like, all right, last round.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you want this one.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
read
I did have an arc of that one.
the Unhoneymooners before I read Ship, so that I have like that in the Hating Game because it's like supposed to be the two combined or whatever.
Yeah, it's no hating game. I know I even compared it to, because like how can you not, like two people up for the same promotion, but it's not, I don't know. Shift is tackling a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't really love like sea settings that much, so I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Like them being on a cruise, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be
that.
Puppy breath and needle teeth. It's horrifying. Wait.
I think they're talking about 50 Shades.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
At first I did too.
I was like, okay, cool. Comment. His voice is dramatic. What is this? What is it called?
Gilbert Godfrey, yeah.
I'm gonna add this to my.
He's like the what does he play? He's like the something in a Disney movie.
Oh, I don't want to be wrong.
Like a parrot or something. He plays like a parrot in something.
Yeah, is it Aladdin?
I think it's Aladdin, yeah.
Okay.
You'll recognize his voice when you hear it. You'll recognize his voice.
Mm-hmm.
I added it to my watch later. Maybe we can do that later after these. Just watch. It's like 2 minutes long, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Now I'm intrigued. Like a voice actor reading.
He's like he's like a comedian, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. What time? Do y'all want to do like one more, and then we can call it a night?
I may hop off and go to bed.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Sorry.
No.
Happy birthday, Sahar. Thank you for hosting sprints. They're so fun. I've missed them so much.
Hopefully, I'll do more of these in the future. I always get really nervous.
Yeah.
I've never hosted any before.
I haven't either.
I think this is the second time I've ever done them. So.
You're doing great. You're doing so good.
Great, sweetie.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, bye guys.
Bye. All right, we can do one more and then go to sleep. Yes. All right, do y'all want to do like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 25?
Let's do like a 25.
25? Okay. Good thing it's like 9 or like on the hour, so I don't have to do math.
Meredith, what time is it where you are?
It's 9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll go till 25. Hello. Looks like we lost Caroline.
I know. So sad.
It's so like abruptly like changed the
It was so dramatic.
like we all looked up. We're like,
I thought something was wrong with my screen or something.
yeah. How was your reading?
It's so good. It's getting so much better. Like, I don't know. I'm really liking it. It went from like when I first started, I thought it was going to be like a 3-star. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really loving it.
Yay.
So cute. How's yours?
Good. I literally have like 50 pages left. 40.
Wow.
So
Close.
I'm mad that we have to go
I
to
know.
dinner because I kind of want to finish it, but
Yes.
how's yours?
Kind of distracted, but it was really good. Like it got really. There's a lot's happening right now, and I want to read more. But yeah.
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 Oh.
All right, let's see who. Y'all should all host readings. Oh, I think, yeah, because I think Caroline and Brennan were saying that they've never. Mare, have you? Ever hosted? No?
No, I don't even know if I know how to. I'm so bad with technology.
Yeah. No, I had to get Kirsten to like walk me through step by step the first time I did sprints. I was so confused.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it.
They're fun. Oh, hi, Queen. Oh, thanks, Kimmy. Hopefully, I'll do them more. I know I'm hosting one of the Enneagramathon ones, so that should be fun.
Yay.
Hi, Naomi.
Hello.
I saw you tagged me in an Instagram story. I will look at it later. What am I doing for my birthday? I think I'm going to lunch tomorrow with my boyfriend. It's like a little birthday brunch. And then me and all of my friends that are in town, including this one, are going to dinner at this like Italian place, which I'm very excited about.
Me too.
I've never tried this one place. But yeah, we're gonna get dinner and then 21st party. Woo-hoo.
That's so exciting.
I'm excited to sleep in. I took tomorrow off of work.
Oh, good.
So I'm excited to not have to wake up at 6:30.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I bet that's nice.
Yeah, that'll be so nice. So excited. 39 pages, and I printed.
Wow.
Thanks for the sprints. Of course. Yay. Court of Silver. Okay, I am reading Avatar next month, and I'm very nervous.
Yes. We'll see if I finish it next month.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, we can talk about it.
I know. That'll be my motivation.
Yeah. I'm turning 21.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was the last sprint. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming. I was literally so nervous that like nobody would show up.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, y'all were so fun. And Meredith, thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thanks you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.